Welcome back, guys. It is a exciting weekend.
Football weekend here in South Bend, Indiana.
Football.
Although we're in Elkhart, but close enough.
Yeah, close enough. Welcome back to our channel. I'm Dawn. This is...
I'm Michael.
Of Chasing Neat. We thought we'd do something a little fun tonight. Tomorrow is a big game between Notre Dame and Ohio State.
Yep.
Yay! A much anticipated game, I think, all season already. So.
Yep, I think both teams are definitely looking on their schedule for this game. So this matchup.
Yes.
So.
Notre Dame's number 9 right now, and I believe Ohio State is ranked 6.
At least, yeah.
Yeah. So, in true Notre Dame fashion, we pull out the infamous green uniforms. Once in a blue moon. I don't think we do it every year, but...
No, we don't. It's just usually for big games, and usually we lose when we wear them. But...
Yeah, makes us a little nervous.
Yeah. That's why Notre Dame's highlights are all in black and white.
Because they have to go back that far in the archives to find really good highlights.
Yep.
Or go back to when Lou was
Holtz.
coach. Yeah. Anyway.
Lou.
Yeah, anyway. Yeah. So tonight we just thought we would do some, not like we're not going to try to compare these two whiskeys because they're completely different whiskeys. We've got an Irish whiskey and we have a bourbon whiskey. And the reason why we picked these two, one...
If you know, put it in the comments.
We're waiting.
Okay, now tell them.
Never mind. Just kidding. All right. So anyway, Irish whiskey because the Fighting Irish, but more than that, Teeling whiskey just recently announced a partnership with Notre Dame, and they are the official Irish whiskey sponsor for Notre Dame. I don't think Notre Dame's ever had an official beer, alcohol, whiskey.
But things have been changing in the college world of sports. You can pay players now, and but anyway, Notre Dame started out the season going to Ireland and playing Navy in Ireland. So I think that was one of the reasons why Teeling connected with them. The beer that Joe Montana is Guinness. So there's a connection there. But so they did Teeling. So we figured we're going to do a matchup. What would represent the Irish? So we might as well pick their sponsor. Their sponsor, yeah.
Yeah. So then we were struggling. Like, what would represent like a whiskey for Ohio State? So I looked on the internet, and there really isn't a sponsor. But the closest I could find was not really a sponsorship, but what was allowed to be on the billboards with Ohio State's logo is Coors Light, and that goes back. I think I remember does it say the 70s or something like that? Anyway, I don't think they really have, and they don't have an official sponsor, but we're like, okay, fine, we'll have to pick something else. So what we picked is a bourbon whiskey called out of Watershed Distillery, which is from out of Columbus, Ohio. Yep. So we thought,
so we figured we'd pick a distillery that was in the town that the school was in. So, and we were going to pick for our bourbon or our Irish whiskey. Notre Dame whiskey was one made in South Bend called
Indiana whiskey, right?
No. Well, actually, yeah. I was thinking an Indiana whiskey. It's called Indiana whiskey, and I think it's over there.
Okay, well, you do this every time. We never have it back here, so.
Well,
was that what you were going to pick? Really, Indiana whiskey?
The first thing that came to mind was a South Bend one.
Yeah.
And that's the only other South Bend one. And it's actually right there.
You found it too.
But this is better because this is the actual partner of them. And this is from Ireland.
Yeah. Cool.
So, yeah.
So, gotta go with what the Irish drink. Irish whiskey. So, but in our bar and in our channel, we don't drink Irish whiskey. But what we drink is bourbon whiskey. So we're nice pair. So anyway, I don't know. We're not really going to compare the two, but let's just kind of talk about what the proof is on both of these.
Okay.
Real quick.
I don't know if I have
the Irish whiskey one, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is 96 proof.
Yeah.
Let me just double check. Oh, there it is. 92 proof. 92 proof.
92 proof.
92 proof. And it was finished in rum casks.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Well, yummy then.
This is the one that's finished in rum.
Yummy. All right. So
And Watershed.
yeah, it's bottled in bond, so
No, it's 100.
it's 100 proof. Yeah. So not even a fair comparison. So that's why we're not really comparing them. We're just tasting them.
Yeah, it's
We're
just
just doing a fun little.
Yeah, fun little one.
Fun
So
little-
how did we pour since you poured these?
Yes.
So right is this
Yep.
one
Yep.
and left is that
Yep.
one. All right.
So, but
I have to make sure I don't get that mixed up myself.
yes, but just kind of funny thing is just looking at the color of both of those. Like, again, not like I'm trying to compare the color on these, but considerably
But we
different
are.
colors. Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, it's definitely the Irish whiskey is definitely lighter
Yeah, and I would expect the Irish whiskey to have more legs, I think, just because of the sugar content.
in the rum, but
Yeah.
it's got a decent amount though. As I look,
Yeah.
but you can tell it's not a bourbon. You
Yeah.
can tell
Yep.
it's an Irish whiskey.
Yeah.
Kind of,
I don't even know how to describe this
Yeah.
because again, we're so
bourbon oriented.
so green.
when it comes
drinking
to
Irish
Irish whiskey.
whiskey.
So
Do you see what I did there?
yeah, green Irish, green.
Green. This weekend we're going green. We're going to be a green out, right?
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, it's
what
just
kind of smell? I don't know what to say.
it's not a grassy. It's kind of a light alcohol-y smell.
Don't know.
Yeah, especially compared to the.
Yeah.
That's a classic
Bourbon.
bourbonish.
Yep. The caramels, the oak.
Yeah.
Not merely. I mean, just no citrus on that. But what is
A
this?
little perfumey, but yeah, this is just.
Oh yeah. When you said perfumey, I could see a little perfumey on this little too, on the Irish whiskey side.
Yeah.
Anyway,
All right.
let's try it. Cheers.
Cheers. Go Irish.
Go Irish.
Oh, I got my boo boo.
Aw, I got a boo-boo.
My princess
Aw,
Band-Aid.
you are a
I
princess.
don't know which princess, but
Wow, you know what? That had some heat to it for 92.
for 92, yeah.
That kind of surprised me actually. And in the back of my throat,
Yeah.
yeah. Had to cut that cough part out. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think that rum influence makes it really
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah.
I tend to like rum finished bourbons.
We also like the one that has
It does
Redemption whiskey.
it does have a good rum
Finished.
finish.
Redemption whiskey has the same. We have one there too. It's finished in rum cast. It's pretty good.
Oh, is that back there?
Yes, it is definitely back right there. You gotta know your library.
Well, we keep adding to it and moving stuff around, so I never know remember what's where. But
So the second sip is
so the tasting notes on this. Well, actually, let's go for the nose first. Vanilla, spice, and sweet notes of rum. So I'd get that. I'd get.
vanilla.
It kind of is like smelling a vanilla extract bottle.
It's
a real
something
one.
is interfering with that for me.
I'm sure it's the rum
I don't know.
and whatever spices. And the palate is a solid rum influence that creates unique, smooth, sweet, and slightly woody marriage that sparkles on the tongue. Exotic fruit notes push through as well, with a sweet, spicy finish complemented by lingering, woody undertones. Yep.
That is a lot of adjectives.
Yeah.
That I'm not so sure I got from
That
any
marketing
of them.
guy or girl earned their money on that one. They got paid by the word.
Yeah. That's not bad though. I mean, it's really light with a little bit of a punch at first, and so I don't know. Do you drink this? Do you drink Irish whiskey just straight, or do you blend it? Do you put it over ice? I don't even know.
I don't know. We should go to Ireland and ask them.
All right. And for now, I'm gonna rinse my mouth and try the bourbon.
Oh, in our Notre Dame Shakedown the Thunder. That's from one of their songs.
One of their
Sure.
songs, the Fighting Irish
Irish song,
Fight
yeah.
song. Well, we're really showing.
Well, it's not like the
we are
alma mater
showing our
or
Notre Dame knowledge, aren't we?
Yes. So, by the way, Teeling was first established in 1782 by Walter Teeling.
Close to 1792.
And, yeah, close to 1792.
Which is when Kentucky became a state.
Yep. But then it, at some point, went out of business. But the great grandsons of named Jack and Stephen Teeling resurrected it in 2012, and in 2015 they released their first bottle. And I don't know if this is from that first release.
Probably not.
It's batch 55. And says, that's Reborn 2012, which is what I said they did it. But didn't say when this was bottled.
Oh, but it did say, your notes say the Teeling Whiskey Distillery today is the first new distillery in Dublin for over 125 years. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, that's smooth. Someone told me to drink Irish whiskey, I would definitely drink that.
It's definitely not peaty like the scotches.
No, but now I've moved on to bourbon.
All right.
Over on the Ohio State side,
the Watershed. I gotta clean my palate once again.
See? Yeah. Definitely smells
that's
just
bourbon-y.
like a bourbon.
So the nose on this is grassy with spices and scents of warm apple.
Yeah? Is that what you think? Grassy? I don't really get the grassy. I can see warm apples.
I can see kind of a warm apple pie.
Yeah.
Grassy, I don't smell that.
I smell a little bit of it. But completely different than the Irish whiskey. Again, not that we're trying to compare the two.
Yeah.
They are just definitely different.
Oh, yeah.
So, definitely very sweet.
Ooh.
Hot. Yeah.
It's a little bit more hot.
Yeah. Upper part of my throat.
Longer
back.
finish for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and this is a 4-year. It's always at least 4 years, but it is 4-year.
Actually, I think this might be 4.5. Well, although it says 4 years, but I thought somewhere they had handwritten 4.5. Or it might be on one of our other bottles. We've got a couple from Watershed.
Yeah, a couple from Watershed. It's really good.
Yeah.
We visited them, I think, last year sometime. It's a really it's just cool. I mean, it's always fun to go check out a new distillery. We actually first got our first distillery, or not distillery, our first bottle of Watershed.
You gave me a cracked glass. She's trying to kill me.
Oh my goodness, really? We gotta start that all over.
Oh, no.
Just drink on this side.
I guess so.
It's not like last night where we were at a bar and somebody dropped a glass and
Shards went everywhere.
I felt it hit my face and my arm right over our little pizza. I was like, should I continue eating this? But anyway, back to Watershed. Our first Watershed bottle we actually got in Niles, Michigan.
Yes.
So we hadn't seen that bottle, so as per
State line.
Yep.
Liquors.
Or yep. As per almost a lot of the bourbons we got early on in our collection, we were just, I don't have that. Let's try this. But it turns out we really liked it, and I think it might have been this one. Either way. And so we took a trip last year down to Columbus, and there we go.
Yep.
So
the palate says warming spices, nutmeg, herbal greens, and slightly bitter dandelion greens. Who the hell eats dandelion greens? The finish is smooth and delicate with a beautiful balanced profile that is clean and
delectable.
Oh, delectable.
Delectable.
Yeah, I
delectable.
wouldn't use any of those flowery words.
No.
But
What I would say,
I get the nutmeg. I don't know about herbal greens. I guess they're still trying to get those grass notes in there. But I don't.
there's the dandelion bitters.
I don't smell like usually a young a young bourbon tastes grassy to me, but I don't get that.
No. But I think sometimes I think with the 100 proof bottled and bond, I mean, sometimes the proof is too hot to taste all those different.
Maybe I do get a little green note. I wouldn't call it grassy, but
yeah, it's dandelion for sure.
Dandelion.
I mean, who eats dandelions?
Same people that eat collard greens, maybe?
I don't know. That
people in the
disgusting.
South. Just, I don't know.
People in Ohio.
People in Ohio?
Well, you know what? Again, I'm not trying to compare these two, but I think I kind of like the Teeling better, just of these two sitting. Which I'm kind of surprised. You know?
It's definitely... The Teeling is definitely more approachable by someone who's getting into their whiskeys.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing punches you. It's just there.
Yeah. Well, it's hot in the first sip, for sure, because if you haven't warmed up with something else.
But
yeah, it's good. But, I mean, I do like this Watershed, this bottled and bond. But, again, maybe these aren't the best pairings against, to taste together. But, again, it was just all in fun. So, anyway. Anyway, I guess that's kind of it, right?
So the game is Saturday at 7. Well, we thought it was 7:30. I saw someplace that said 7, but I'm assuming that's probably when the coverage starts at 7.
Who knows?
I think the kickoff is 7:30.
But you got college game day coming. Lee Corso's coming. Mike Golick's coming. Pat McAfee's coming.
Yep, he's doing. Actually, he did his podcast at Notre Dame today, and then he'll be on the thing tomorrow. Game day tomorrow. So we will. So look for us. We
Vince
will be
Vaughn's
the ones
coming.
We will be the ones in green.
Oh my god.
And then
Lou Holt's coming.
And then they are giving all of the attendees at the game light LED bracelets. So they hold them up, and there's going to be a light show at halftime. So
I think it's throughout the whole game, actually. I think it's touchdown does something, so it'll be interesting. You'll see this whole dome full of wristbands, except for like the main area of Ohio State that takes the little LED watch thingies off.
Well, I'm sure they'll still do it too. I mean,
if they find out that it gets something with a touchdown.
Oh well, could be that too.
We'll see. I don't know. It's hilarious, but anyway.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how many red colors are in the game. Historically, there's only been 4,000 of the 80,000 tickets that are for the away team. I think when they added second ring, they added a few more. So, but
yeah, we'll see.
They spread them out. We'll see.
We'll see. So tomorrow we're going to go early tailgate. We haven't done it in a long time. Like walk around because we've been doing this for so many years.
Yep.
But we are going to try to see if we can find bourbon amongst the
We're
tailgates.
going bourbon hunting.
Yeah, at
Notre Dame, at all of the tailgates, and see it. We're going to go up to them,
every single one,
and say, "What bourbons do you have, and why do you like it?"
I bet you we're going to see Buffalo Trace.
It'll be interesting to see what we see. I remember a couple years ago we saw. I don't think it was a bourbon per se. I think it was a whiskey, but it was a Wayne Gretzky bottle.
What?
And yeah, it was a couple years ago. And it's like, oh, I need that because I play hockey. So it's like, but I haven't seen it ever since. I don't know where or how they got it, but
yeah, I don't know.
But look for that on. Well, we'll probably have that on this channel too, but it might be on Don's Mumble Ramble.
It's a backlog of Mumble Ramble. Speaking of Mumble Ramble, that's what we're doing. So let's just finish this out. But I guess in closing, it's just let us know, which one you would like better if you've ever tried Teeling whiskey, or have you ever tried Watershed Distillery whiskey, which is just bottled and bond, or any of their flavors.
Yeah.
Let us know which one you have tried and liked, or which one do you think you want to try. But I guess other than that...
Either way, give them both a try.
Yeah, either way, give them both a try. Yeah,
Or find a bottle of Indiana whiskey.
And let
From
us
South Bend.
stop it. You can get busted like twice on public. You better leave that part in. Good Lord. So,
All right.
So
in closing,
we are out.
this is what we do at the ends of Notre Dame games. The whole stadium does this as they
OMG, Michael.
sing the school song.
You cannot tell all the secrets. If you want to know what all the traditions are at Notre Dame, get thee to Notre Dame. Go
Cheers.
Irish.
Go Irish.
And time to cut. Wait.
Dee, 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 dee. No.
You don't know how to do it.
I do.
You watch me the whole time.
No, I watch the cheer. I usually watch the Leprechaun.
It's like dun, 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 dun. Anyway, we're out.